Hi, it's Cece and it's Tuesday Tour again. And I actually did not see that many properties this week, but all the ones that I did see were in the same neighborhood, which was Glen Park. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Glen Park, and then I'm going to talk to you about 3 houses that I saw there. Glen Park is just south of Noe Valley. It's where people who can't afford Noe Valley used to go to buy. It has homes that are Noe Valley-like. You have some charming architecture, nice Victorians. The topography tends to be a little bit hillier, but it's a neighborhood that enjoys good sun and nice streetscapes and good charm. It also has a very sweet little commercial district that people refer to as Glen Park Village, and it really does kind of have this New England feel to it. I can't quite explain it, but there's this intersection with these charming little commercial shops that congregate around it. There's also a BART station right there, which is a big plus. It also has amazing freeway access for people that want to get on the freeway and head down to Silicon Valley, which now makes Glen Park in and of itself a destination neighborhood and not necessarily an alternative neighborhood for people who can't afford more expensive districts. And prices have gone up accordingly. So I have clients that are looking in Glen Park. They're very focused on Glen Park. Glen Park is the only place they want to be. So I'm tracking the market for them. They actually already own in Glen Park. They would love to sell the little house they have now that they have a baby and buy a bigger house. And so we're continuing to scout. And as of this moment, they're actually maybe not quite ready, but I like to go out to these neighborhoods where I know my clients are going to be interested in things very shortly so that I can track what's out there, what things are selling for, get a sense of the values, and be knowledgeable when they are ready to go out and start looking. So the 3 houses that I saw there were all a little different. One is a fixer on a street called Miguel. It's a vintage 60s building, excellent space. It's on a downslope, steep downslope, so you get these tremendous views. And when they built homes starting, I'd say maybe in the 1950s, 1960s, they kind of figured out how to take advantage of those views in the ways that Victorian architects did not. So over in Bernal Heights, sometimes the only room that'll have a really good view will be the bathroom. I don't know why they used to do it that way, but they figured out how to do it right. And so this place on Miguel has wonderful views. It's a heavy, heavy fixer, big square footage. I can't remember what it is, maybe over 3,000 square feet between these 2 units. It's listed for 1.8. They took offers yesterday. I think they probably got at least 2. I'll be really interested to see what it went for because it is a fixer. I could go on about it. If you have questions, give me a call. It was a great building. I also saw yesterday 161 Randall, which is kind of a quintessential Victorian peaked roof. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car parking. 2 of those bedrooms are in an attic. They're dormered bedrooms, which means they're a little tight on space. I think there's a full bath up, which is great. The 3rd bedroom is down on the lower level, on the main level. Really cute, really nicely done, great yard, parking, sweet street, modest. I'll go ahead and call it a fairly modest home. It's listed for $1,995, just under $2 million. They had a lot of disclosure packages out. She is expecting multiple offers. So that gives you an idea of what a modest 3-2 home in Glen Park goes for. The last one I saw was on a street called Mangles. Yes, it's Mangles, M-A-N-G-E-L-S. I don't know why it's called that. This is in the Sunnyside district, which is actually one more neighborhood to the south of Glen Park. I'm a huge fan. The architecture runs a little bit later than Victorian. You're more typically going to find homes built in the 1920s, 30s, sometimes even 50s, 60s. There's even some that are brand new and quite dramatic. Another hillside neighborhood that gets great views. And it is not so far out that you cannot walk into Glen Park Village and also walk to the BART. This home was on a downslope. It's 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1-car parking, 2,217 square feet, listed for 1.3. The catch is that it's all on multiple levels. So you get 2 bedrooms on the first level. You have to go down some stairs. You get another very nicely done 2 bedrooms, 1 bath on that level. Then you go down some stairs and there's 1 more level below with a room. The yard, I believe, can only be accessed from that very lowest level, which kind of makes the house perhaps not real family friendly if you have small children. but it's a good vintage. It was like 1920s, 1930s architecture, very, very pretty. So those are the 3 homes I saw in Glen Park, and that's all I have to tell you today. Thanks, bye.